Hello and greetings to all. Hope to find all of you in good health and doing wonderful with your life. In this video today, we are basically going to talk about what and for whom IFRS is practically required. We have heard so much about IFRS, we have talked so much about IFRS. Let's also understand the fact and analyze and judge whether it is required for me to do it or not. And so for this, I'm going to explain it to you with respect to 5 basic categories. And let's see whether you can identify yourself in any of these categories or not. And if yes, then how and why IFRS is more important for you to do the certification course. Now, if I begin with, so initially I'm going to begin with my first category, that is all the students who have done your graduation in BCOM or BBA or BFIA, BMS, that means all the graduation courses in commerce that we are referring to. Now, you people have just passed out. You people are those who are looking for placements and are looking for jobs. Some of you might also have been into jobs like marketing or auditing or taxation, but now after a certain point of time you feel that you need a little upliftment. Now for upliftment you have either a CA or a CS or an ICWA or a CFA, etc. Now this means that you need to further spend another 3, 4, 5 years and give somewhere around 16 papers or 17 papers, which would mean a lot of investment of time. Now if you are looking for a global recognition, if you are looking to become a finance manager of a reputed company, then IFRS is the course for you. My second focus would be on those group of students who have done their first graduation and also have done their masters, which means that they've already spent 5 years of their life in their grad and post graduation studies. Now these would be those who would be either accountants or senior accountants in companies, and look at such a juncture in your life where you are seeking for a little more stability, settlement, a better status quo and a lifestyle. Now at this point of time, when I've already spent 5 years of my life in studying, I think I would not want to get into a detailed and a cumbersome study mode wherein every day I have to come back and I have to study, which would mean that either I go in again for a CP or a CA. Had your dream been a CA, you wouldn't have waited for 5 years you wouldn't have waited for 5 years and then decide that yes, I want to do a CA. That means CA is not your cup of tea. But then, do I stop dreaming? No, I don't think so. For you, again, this answer and the solution to your dreams and the path to your dreams is this DIP IFRS course. Why? Because you give one paper, 3 hours, one paper, you get an international certification which is acceptable in more than 180 countries of the world, and you get your dream job. My third category, again, a most important category, is so many of the students who started with a big dream of completing their CA but somehow have got stuck up. You have cleared your CA intermediate but either are stuck up in one group or the other group in case of the final. Now in this case, I know many of you would be feeling so, I would rather say you would be feeling miserable, little disappointed with yourself because you've already invested so much of time, so much of energy, so much of hard work, and then the question is, now what? Where to go? What to do? Nahi padhne ka man kar raha aur. I need to do something better in my life. And what I'm doing is I'm becoming a mere accountant or an auditor or an analyst in any of the company. But do I stop dreaming? No. Your answer again is this course, that is International Financial Reporting Certification. You do it and you get to know and you get to achieve your dream of becoming that CFO or senior finance manager of some good multinational company. That is your road to success. That is what you need to do, just one step. Moving on to the next category, and that is, my dear CAs. I think once I've achieved CA, there is a lot of sense of pride, lot of sense of confidence. I'm living my own life, no doubt. And hats off to you, you've got that professional achievement. But then, is there a step ahead to move ahead? Yes, there is. So I would classify CAs, that is those CAs who have got themselves a good job, and those CAs into consultancy. Now let's see how IFRS helps both of them. Now if I am a CA with a job, then I don't think there is any harm in adding a feather to my cap. So CA with a job means that if you do this certification, then what is going to happen? You will be in a position to get hold of that job either in India or abroad. I think many of you and many of us want us to get ourselves settled in big companies, in big MNCs and in big short blue chip companies. So in that case, this becomes my roadmap that I do this 3-hour course, become a certified IFRS professional, and believe me, you'll see jobs coming in, floating in, and you would get that opportunity, that right opportunity, that without having to do anything else, one paper which gets a standard recognition throughout across the world globally, and you get that dream job which you're wanting for. Now for CAs who are into their own consultancy, I think all of us are aware of the booming knowledge processing outsourcing, and this is the time when India is at its peak, and I don't think that there is any harm that you would not want to aspire to get into big projects and acquire big projects across the globe. And so with this one degree, you would get that certification and you would become eligible to advertise yourself and market yourself and digitize yourself and seek for those big projects that can give you such a wide amount of exposure and a global recognition. And last but not the least, being a woman, I can really empathize with many of you who have left their career for either your family, your kids after marriage or any other reason, and now are aspiring to come back into the market. And when you are wanting to come back into the market is not going to accept you so easily, and for that you need to actually acquire a new skill which actually brings you up to the existing market level, helps you to compete against the others, and thereby get you in the same competitive level, a same framework of job which you are aspiring for. And apart from that, for those of my colleagues who want more flexibility and who want to work on their own terms, then again, for all the women out there who want to get back into their accounting career, IFRS certification is the answer to your problem. Why? Because you can do your own consultancy with them. Now, after acquiring the certification, you become an IFRS consultant, you can become an educationist, and therefore you can work according to your requirements and according to your desires. So finally, I am again going to summarize that IFRS is required that if you come under any of the 5 following categories, then this course is meant for you. Number 1, you are a graduate, either you have done your BCOM or a BBA or a BFIA or a BMS or a BBE and are now looking for a specialized course which can help you acquire your dreams. For all, number 2, for all masters students, that is the postgraduate students who have done their MBA in finance or have done masters in commerce, that is MCOM, and are now looking forward to add a feather into their cap. For those CA students who still have not achieved their dream of clearing the CA exams and becoming and acquiring a CA degree. So for you people, this is the most important degree for you to acquire and aspire for, because this can give you that recognition which you are dreaming of. And then comes our CAs. For people in job, if you are looking to settle abroad, this is the degree that is meant for you, because it gets a recognition and acceptance throughout the world in more than 180 countries across. For CAs who are consultants, knowledge processing, outsourcing, the most booming business at this point of time, time to expose yourself and get enough amount of exposure. By doing this certification, you get enough amount of projects which you are looking forward to and which can take your status and your and place yourself at a niche level which you are dreaming of. And last but not the least, my female colleagues who want to come back into the accounting career, this is the one skill which you can acquire at the shortest possible time with minimum amount of your investment of your time, because we know that family is equally important to you. Acquire the certification and then you have the option whether you want to go in for a job, or if you want to have your flexi hours, then you can become a consultant or an IFRS educationist. I hope I've been able to amplify that for who all this course is important and who amongst us need to take up this course. Do comment, do tell me what your questions are, what your doubts are. I'm going to clear it for you. I'm Dr. Jasmine, creator of theshads.com, an online IFRS training program, and I'm always there for you for any doubts and any questions you have with respect to this course. Do like my page, share it with anybody and everybody who you feel would be benefited out of this. See you and wait for my next series, because in these series we would keep on answering to number of questions related to IFRS that you're looking forward to. So again, do like it, share it, give a comment on and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Stay blessed, keep smiling. Till next, see you soon.